What up, guys? We got a round 5 Virgin Gaming money game here against a pretty good player. He didn't want me to put it on YouTube, messaged me right after the game and said please don't put it on YouTube, but I don't really give a shit, to be honest. He's kind of used to be a pretty scummy guy, and I remember a lot of the stuff he used to do, so I don't really care. But yeah, so I uploaded this basically right when the game got over with no hesitation. We're both using the Seahawks, which is kind of dumb. And there I hit Baldwin on the streak for the touchdown. Actually, a pretty good defense I saw. Saw a lot of zone blitzes that I haven't previously seen before. He got pressure off both sides too. So it was pretty difficult to, which way is the pressure coming. You might have to block 7 sometimes. There, he had all game really. He ran the ball with Wilson a ton. Pretty effective for the most part, but at times it was almost, running into piles and, not being smart about it. And that'll come back in later in the game to hurt him. But overall, pretty good offense, as you can see there again. Swerving around the spies, but he's taking some hits. Here, I don't know what I was doing. I left that guy. I was sitting right on him, and then I ran away from him to the other curl. It's on me. And he's going to go for 2 here. And my 2-point defense is it's pretty stout. So I would suggest not going for 2. I'd probably give up maybe 25% of them at the most. And I really don't see why you would even want to go for 2. Anyways, it's so hard to score in the red zone. And here I turned the ball over. And he's going to get 6 again, I think. Well, it was a 2-point conversion. Yeah, he already scored. Yeah, so I'm down here. Need a touchdown probably. Good run here with Lynch, just on a stretch out of the ace. I ran a lot of ace this game, primarily because those quick hitters on the streaks I found to be pretty effective against that defense he was running. That and it's kind of an overload blitz on that right side, so I was running the stretch pretty effectively to the left. I think eventually I put Miller over there just because he sets the edge better compared to Baldwin. And here I playmakered Sydney up, and I don't know really why I throw it. Error in judgment and this poor stick work by me. Got to make that tackle. Pretty good play by him. Good user work. So I'm down 19-7. I got the ball first, so I'm in trouble here. I got Sydney deep, and I think he messes up the user, or I don't know, maybe he just couldn't get to it. But in any event, Sydney reels one in. I'm just gonna go ahead and run that stretch again. I knew he was playing max coverage defense there, and he didn't really have too many guys in the box. Now I'm trying to get wild here on D, making some weird adjustments, getting creative, maybe give up the big play, but then again, I'd probably get a turnover. So that's pretty much my approach here, and Chancellor with a pretty big hit there. He had a lot of a lot of hit sticks this game, no fumbles surprisingly, but he popped quite a few people this game. Here, another good play. Chancellor pops him again. He's moving the ball pretty effectively overall. I mean, I can move the ball pretty well too, or I was all game. It's just a couple bad reads initially there. Just a pass out in the flat. So I'm going to kind of adjust to a fag D, put the safety in a spy, rush 2 guys, maybe get a little more pressure since he's been running the ball so well. And that's honestly horse shit there. Got to make that play. Chancellor. Here another good play, and I'm going to hit stick him again with Chancellor. 3 times on this drive, if anyone was counting. Then here, just a nice screen out in the flat. Important thing to do at that point is kind of take a mental note and understand, when he goes through that formation, that screen is available to him. So if that's meaning putting a D end in the flat over there or addressing that via user over there, it needs to be done. There, a nice streak to Baldwin. Moving the ball well. It's just I made a couple interceptions, bad throws early. Here another dot. Touchdown. So I'm coming back. I'm feeling all right, and I'm feeling I'm getting a little feel for his offense as far as what he wants to do when he goes into certain formations. Um, Hopefully get a stop here, hold him to 3, maybe worst case. And Sherman gets big for that. Pretty routine there. Although I didn't see, but there was only 10 seconds left in the half, so no really overall effect. Here, I was just getting too creative almost, blitzing too many guys and having weird zones, and I didn't get back to the safety in time because that was my guy I was supposed to cover. Need to make my adjustments a little faster. I've never honestly used the new way to make adjustments. I've been using the D-pad ever since Madden 11 or whenever they changed it, so it takes a little longer, but I've gotten so used to it I figured why even change. But I've been playing pretty good D all game, and he's running around 2 spies there. It's one thing I need to do, or said to myself I need to do, get in the lab and just practice if there's a spy, being able to swerve around it. I think that's pretty effective. And here, Thomas, I'm running all the way over there. I'm thinking screen over there. And it was. But there, a nice dot. I think he was on a fade, I believe, and just got inside position. Also, another play I found to be pretty effective and against what he was running was verticals. Because he was coming off both sides, and both of those outside routes can be used as quick passes if they don't have a flat guy out there. So it's really easy to tell. I don't know what he's thinking, but I'm just going to do this again. He almost lurked it the first time, but not even pretty clueless there. There I got Marshawn on a wheel. I didn't really send him out all game. He probably wasn't anticipating that either. I'm going to do the same thing here. Kind of get a little more creative. Make him cover more things. Maybe he'll back off then and play a fag. There. I knew that Sherman was in a yellow. I put Miller there for a little more time to get that ball down the field. There I'm doing a little quick pass again. And Rice is pretty good. Pretty tough runner. Doesn't fumble the ball a whole lot. Here I'm just going to run a misdirection, I believe. This is pretty effective run. Pretty much anywhere you are, just make sure you run it to the weak side or whatever side they have less guys on. Here, nice little dump off. I had a flat over there. I think he ended up jamming that outside receiver, so he didn't get there in time, but I had it covered. They're pretty good play of just taking what was given to him. I was pressuring, coming pretty hard, so there, just good defense. I recognized it. He was probably going to try to run, so I screamed up with Thomas and locked that down quick. Here, he's got a wheel route open. I got lucky. Russell overthrows it on 4th and 5. Nonetheless, I thought I was due for a stop. I thought I was playing overall fairly good defense, and that was kind of a warranted stop. Here I'm just going to playmaker, and I love when people play fag D. I put Leon out there on that inside receiver just to get him the ball as much as I can. I don't really get that receiver involved as much as I should. But nonetheless, when you get the ball in Leon's hands, it's pretty fun to run around with him. And he's just going to go to this fag D, and it's just not very good. I would advise never playing zone fag D unless it's 25 and in when zones are compressed in the red zone. But as far as doing it in the middle or beginning of the drive, I just think that's honestly a dumbass call. And there, my lineman's just got to make a better block. Two guys over there for my 3 blockers. I'm just going to go ahead and take 3, 4th quarter. Probably looking to onside this one. I don't know why he's not doing an onside return, but I got it. So I love my chances now. He hasn't got a sniff at stopping my offense in the last 3 quarters, and yeah, I'm ready to go. And I'm almost just too clutch at this point, dialing up the dizzy dot with Baldwin. Now he's got to have 6 here. I'm up by 5 with 4 minutes left. I'm going to still bring pressure, kind of do what I've been doing, and see if I can get another pick here or something. Here, another nice throw. Making a pretty good drive so far. Still not that nervous, but... Then here he tries to run with Wilson, and finally, that fumble comes. Sooner or later, I felt like I deserve that, to be honest. I don't know, though. 3rd and 12 here, and I'm not running the ball here, even though he's got no timeouts. I mean, the opportunity cost of not getting this is, what, 40 seconds? And 2 minutes in Madden is pretty much an eternity, so... I don't remember the last time I punted the football anyways. I don't think I have this year. There I put him on a wheel route. I knew it was fag. Let him get down the field against a linebacker. I'm not sure if he was in zone or what, but he was open. That's pretty much ball game. 2 minutes left. He doesn't have any timeouts, so this game is pretty much cash, fellas. Thanks for watching. Deuces.